seize every opportunity.
Hello and welcome to the channel. Henning Pauli, my name if you don't know that. We're looking at this guitar today from Emerald Guitars from Ireland, and it's very special. Well, we've all kind of heard about carbon guitars. Well, now there's one here and we're checking it out. This is an acoustic guitar, and it is not massively super affordable. Well, except maybe today when the video launches, because there's Black Friday. Of course, if you're watching that in the future, there's no Black Friday, so forget that. Link below if you want to see how much they were reduced today. Because of the manufacturing process, these are not guitars for 500 bucks. I think what I'm holding right here is around 4K. So these are definitely in the higher price range. But there are absolute benefits of going carbon. Carbon neutral is also a good thing, but if this was carbon neutral, it wouldn't even be here. I'm not funny, my wife says. So they sent this to me. They commissioned this video. Thank you so much. This goes back. And before we could look at it, we had to take it out of the box. So let's get some sounds in the room and get some nice product shots, and then we're going to talk about it. Here we go. So, you heard it, you've seen it, let's talk about it. This is the X20, their dreadnought. Doesn't have a hole here, has a hole here. Because with carbon, you can do a whole bunch of things that you wouldn't be able to do with wood, because it's a very, very strong material, and you can shape it very differently. Probably easier than wood and more stable. So, when I took this out of the case, which was en route with UPS for about a week, and it was then first in this room, which was very cold, and then I took it into my office, which was very hot. The guitar was still in tune. It's a very rigid material. When we did the product shots, my wife did this. She's like, that's wood. I'm like, why? Well, it sounds exactly like wood. That's the point. Other than it being carbon, which is pretty obvious in places, all this feels completely like a wooden guitar. And audibly, sound-wise, it's completely like a wooden guitar. However, we have a beveled back. Look at this. Is this possible with an arch top or something? Yes, it is, but not cheap. And it probably needs a lot of support inside. This doesn't. This is a lot of high fret access. It's ridiculous here. You can get really, really high because it doesn't need a bolt-on neck there. It's, I don't know how that's attached. It's just laminated, I don't know words. And then if you look at this right here, the guitar actually comes together in the back. So it's narrower in the back than in the front. So if you look at this down here, this is actually like this. It's shaped like this. It's a beautiful, there's a bevel here. There's a bevel here for the arm. There's a little bit of a bevel right there. I don't know if I'm using the word bevel right. All these things you can see on extremely high-end guitars when that is shaped with wood. My Stoll has something like that, but the Stoll is also $6,000. So this is possible to do with wood, but not cheaply. And here it is massively stable. Well, the one thing is because this guitar is black and super high gloss, you will see, I mean, look at this. You will see fingerprints on it like crazy. A lot of wooden guitars, when they're not necessarily high gloss, you don't see fingerprints. When they're high gloss, not so much because they're not black. They choose black. Now, you can get these completely carbon. And this is, of course, what the carbon looks like. On the inside, it's rough. Like, that's the sound a dog makes. And you can see the carbon all over here. You can get these completely in carbon without the wooden veneer. But then they're cheaper because that's, an upgrade. You can get these with different inlays. You can get them with different pickups. Of course, it comes, as you could see, in a beautiful Hiscox case. Don't know what's happening with Hiscox. I think they closed down. So either someone took over or they're going to have to find a different company to make the cases. Everything on this is ergonomic, rounded off. This is all really beautiful. Up here, it's rounded off. Very slim, sleek, slimline words. Oh my God, this high gloss, I don't know. If I were to get one and keep it, I might want to go for a lighter color. They've got a beautiful purple, which I got my eye on. That's a jumbo. They make mandolins, they make smaller guitars, they make baritone guitars, they make double necks, they make a whole bunch of things. They make harp guitars. Go on the website and check it out. It's actually really interesting. So everything on here is carbon, including the fingerboard. They actually don't specifically say that on the website. I couldn't find it, but it clearly isn't wood. And I kind of like the way this shimmers. And then those subtle black rings on the fingerboard. We have a carbon bridge without the pins in it. Because with wood, the strings would cut into the wood and hurt it. The carbon is strong enough that it can withstand the cut of a string. They also make this bridge on some models with adjustable saddles. If you wanted that. They make 7-string models, and I think they have adjustable saddles. On this one, it's not. It's a standard bridge, but everything, as you can see, is carbon. We don't have locking tuners, which is the one thing on a modern guitar that I want to see. Kind of sad that that's not the case. But those are Goto 501s, if I am correct. I think so, 510s. And they're very, very good. And you barely have to tune anyway because it's carbon. We got a strap pin here and a strap pin there. This is also the plug for the pickup, which is a, I think in this case, a Fishman Element. There are a bunch of different pickup configurations that you can get. While we talk about the pickup, I made a little clip where you can hear that. I don't like piezo pickup sounds. It's not what an acoustic guitar is supposed to sound like. It is brittle, it is thin. This one is no different. For me, that's always the last solution to get a sound. You could make that sound better if you were to go through like an IR loader, like the Fishman Aura, for example. There's a couple of others. I would recommend that, but of course for the video, I didn't. So here you go. So this guitar has the veneer on top. You can get different veneers, beautiful woods. And then the question is, well, how much does that veneer interfere, that rhymes, with the sound of the carbon, which is supposed to sound like wood. But I mean, we don't really want a veneer because with acoustic guitars, usually it's a Sitka spruce top and they're boring as fuck. With these, it's different. You've got really, really nice tops because it's a carbon top, which does the job. Carbon top does the job. That doesn't rhyme. Of the sound. So the veneer is thin. It's very pretty. It's extremely pretty. It looks like a one piece. But how thin is it? I think they missed it. I'm going to show you a bug. I'm going to show you a whoopsie doozy. It is so thin that you can see the carbon underneath, but only in studio lighting with a very good camera. Camera number 4. Can you see it? Right there. You can actually see the veneer being so thin that the carbon shines through. And that is not visible to the naked eye unless you are in a very, very well lit room. I mean, there, can you see it? Nope. When I look at it, I know it's there. And if I imagine, yeah, I know it's there. And if I really want to see it, I might. But it's easy for them to have missed that. And also, who cares? Because you literally can't see it in any other. No, not really. It's really only visible in that camera. But it shows you, it's kind of good that they did that, how thin the veneer is. Because it's really only for looks. How does it sound in an actual song? Well, here's Rafael Cano, as always, performing one of the new songs he wrote specifically for this video. What? Am I in the picture?
Every now and then I get this feeling that everybody else has got it right, that everyone's so sure about the meaning of their lives, and I don't seem to get past almost, but not quite. My head on the ground and my feet in the air, I'm spinning around and I don't even care. I wanna be found, but I don't know where. Though I might be weaker than I wanna be, my dreams are better people's lunacies. I feel bigger than I think I seize every opportunity. Every day the preaching perseverance, and every time I try I'm off the hook. If everything they care about is appearance and their looks, I'm kind of happy I'm not playing by the book. My head on the ground and my feet in the air, I'm spinning around and I don't even care. I wanna be found, but I don't know where. Though I might be weaker than I wanna be, my dreams are better people's lunacies. I feel bigger than I think I seize every opportunity. I might be weaker than I wanna be, my dreams are bigger people's lunacies. Bigger than I think I seize every opportunity. Every opportunity.
Beautiful. As always, thank you, Rafa, for that. He's got a channel, by the way. You should please subscribe to that. It's called Let's Talk Song, where he takes songs apart and says what's good and what's not. A lot to learn about songwriting on that channel. He's a master. So let's get some sounds here in the room, and then we start with the closed mic sounds. Playability is amazing. Setup was amazing when it came in. The neck is, I don't know what that is. Is it a D? I'm going to say it's a D. Absolutely easy to play. I mean, there's nothing in the way. The guitar's just super easy to play. Up here, obviously, you've got really nice high fret access. Do you need to play up here? I don't know. But 12th fret. Let's close mic it. How do you do that? Well, above the hole. We have an MK4 here from Sennheiser. That's how I would do that. Let's get some sounds. Really nice how you can get the different sounds by the picking position. Super soft and warm. More bright. Nothing about this says carbon other than that it's made from carbon. And it doesn't react to heat and cold and dry and wet and humidity and none of that. It's a very stable material, and it is, as long as it sounds like a guitar's supposed to sound, superior to wood. And it sounds and feels exactly like a wooden guitar. As Leslie said, that's wood. No, it ain't. You can really dig in. You can be pretty brutal with it. The guitar does not buckle. It's there. It stays. But you can be subtle too. So, fingers. Haha. Let's get some in the room sound with the beautiful AEA Nuvo N28. That's a beautiful stereo ribbon, which should capture this sound in the room, the way that well, not the way that you would experience it, because that's coming up right at you, but the way that an audience would experience it. I love how you can dig in. It does the job. You can play subtly. It does the job. It's very, very dirty, but also very, very dynamic. Really strum the shit out of it. So point is, this is a phenomenal instrument. It looks nice, it's robust, it's a touring thing because it doesn't really want to change its shape. It's not as fragile as wood. I see zero negatives versus the wood. I only see positives. You just have to want it. Now, if I compare this to a 4,000 euro wooden guitar, would that wood guitar sound better? Depends on the guitar. You're definitely paying a little bit for the whole, other process, novelty, look. You can get these cheaper if you don't have the look. By the way, Graph Tech Nut, they look it up on the website, and it's 44.5, I think, up here. All these details on the website. Please go to the website, link below, especially today. I am very impressed with what Emerald Guitars makes here. I wish it wasn't black and got all the dirt on it, but order it in whatever you like. I like the purple and pink. All that being said, thank you for commissioning this video, Emerald Guitars. This goes back in the case and back to Ireland. I'll put the link below and animals at the end.
Every now and then I get this feeling that everybody else has got it right, that everyone's so sure about the meaning of their lives, and I don't seem to get past almost, but not quite. Head on the ground and my feet in the air, I'm spinning around and I don't even care. I wanna be